All right, hello and welcome to the March 2026 Portland, Vancouver Open Stage List update. This is a fresh reading. I've just gone through a confirmation process on my own list. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a sometime open stage host in Portland. I've hosted also in Denver and Buffalo in the past. I love open stages. I like them as a player and as a host. I keep as current a list as I can for myself and periodically share that here. That said, while these are all confirmed, this is going to be a list of 56 open stages, 54 of which are confirmed and 2 of which are seasonal, sort of TBD. We'll see if they come back again this summer, and I'll note those when I get to them. The truth is, as I've said many times before, open stages are like whack-a-mole, and they're constantly popping up and disappearing, and it's a big task to keep track of that. I will do the very best I can to keep a full current list in the description of this video that will reflect all the changes as I receive them and will differ from what I say today, no doubt. I will also keep a pinned comment that points you to specific changes, the additions, the deletion, the cancellations, new stages, and modifications to existing stages best I can as well. And hopefully that'll tide us over until I do this again sometime in the future, maybe next year. In any event, and this is going to be, so in the interest of time and just also to keep it crisp and clean, this is going to be a non-editorialized list. So this is, I think, as comprehensive a list of open stages in the area as I'm aware of. And the inclusion of an open stage here merely indicates that I believe it exists. And my confirmation is in January, February, or the last few days, first few days of March, I have confirmed it exists. Its presence does not indicate that I'm endorsing it in any way. I'm just telling you it exists. However, if you're interested in my thoughts on the open stages I've attended, I do also maintain a playlist of reviews, so you can, if you want to get a deeper dive into what I think, more in a more detailed way, there's a link to that. I also have a separate playlist that I encourage you to check out. It's called the Open Stage Diaries, which is more of like philosophical musings on both being an open stage host and being an open stage player, and things that make a good open stage, and more of sort of a podcast discussion kind of format. All right. Final thing, please comment if you have anything to make me aware of, any changes at all, additions, deletions, modifications. It's a group effort. It takes a community to keep this thing rolling, and I much appreciate when people let me know about stuff they're encountering out there. It saves me a lot of time from trying to discover it all on my own. So please comment and let me know. Set me straight. Let me know what's what. Okay, away we go. Starting with Sunday. Barrel Room, 6 to 9. This is third Sundays. The sign up is at 5:30, and it is a randomized list in terms of like the order. Cascade Bar and Grill, 8 to midnight. Sign up at 7:30. That's a 3-song, 10-minute format, and notably, it has a backline, so available for full bands, or if you have drums or electric guitars, bass, etc., you can be accommodated there. Covert Cafe, 4 to 6. That is a 15-minute format. Laurelthirst, 9 o'clock. That is sign up at 8. It is a 1-song per performer format, unless you write a song with a weekly prompt, which is available somewhere on social media, in which case you get to do that as an additional song. So up to 2 songs, depending on whether or not you participate in the prompt. Pizzario in Hillsborough, 7 to 10. That's a 3-song format. Waypost, 7 to 9:30. That's first and third. It's originals only. Sign up at 6. It has a piano as kind of an extra little bonus there. This is one that is a little bit unstable and not always happening, but nonetheless is still kind of happening. So you definitely need to call before you go. And in general, call before you haul is always the best policy. Monday, Atlantis Lounge has 2 separate Monday open stages. So on second Mondays, they've got the Songwriters Guild from 7 to 9:30. Sign up at 6:30. It's 2 songs, names at random. And on last Mondays, they have a covers only open stage from 7 to 10, which is all ages until 9. Javelina, 7 to 9, sign up at 6. The Hostel Cafe at 6:30, which alternates like an hour open stage, then a featured act, and then a little bit more open stage. And it's a little bit of a fluid format in terms of how much time time or songs you'll get. Local Pub in Vancouver, 7 to 9, sign up at 6:30. Rayloft, 6 to 9, that is second Mondays, and the sign-ups at 5:30. Rose City Book Pub at 7, that is first Mondays. It's the new home of Everybody's Open Stage with Stephanie Strange. They have a piano there. It is a 2-song format. Show Bar, 7 to 10, sign up at 6:30, that is on third Mondays. Sing Acoustic on Sandy at 7 o'clock. It's 3 songs. It's an advanced sign-up. Artist at singacoustic.com to get yourself on the list. Star Day from 8 to late, 2-song format. So Tuesdays, Bear Paw Inn, 7 to 9, first and third Tuesdays. That's sign up at 6:30, and it's a 10-minute, 3-song-ish kind of format. Beer at a Time, that's second Tuesdays, sign up at 6, and the show goes 6:30 to 8:30. I believe they have a backline there. Livy's Taqueria, which is brand new in Tigard at 7. That is first Tuesdays. It's kind of a 3-song format. It's the new home of the open stage that Sarah Lewis used to run at the Ship. And so that is one where you want to probably get... She favors advanced signups through social media, so follow her on Instagram or Facebook in order to kind of get yourself more securely on the list, although there is some room for walk-ins on that as well. The Nest, 7:30 to 10, sign up at 7. It's Order from a Hat, 3 songs. Penalties in Vancouver, 8 to midnight, sign up at 7:30. It's a 10-minute, 3-song kind of format. Slims at 8 o'clock, sign up at 7. Smead's Pub, 7 to 9, sign up at 6:30. That's third Tuesdays. And the format is a little bit up in the air. I've heard that it is 1 song, but I cannot confirm that. University Station Food Carts from 6 to 10. Okay, Wednesday, Artichoke. Excuse me, Artichoke Music. They have an array of different open stages on Wednesdays. So first Wednesday is a teen, young adult open stage. Second Wednesdays is women's voices. Third Wednesdays is a 1-song open mic, like a general format open mic with 1-song format. And then fourth Wednesdays is queer open mic, and I think that all of these have a $5 suggested donation. B-Side Records, 6 to 9. This has a partial backline. It's got a drum set and some house guitars and a few other things. There's that element. Boring Brewing from 6 to 8 in Sandy. Brick House from 7 to 11. This is a 10-minute, 3-song format. It's all ages till 9. Cafe United in Old Town, 7:30 on first Wednesdays. I am not certain of the format, although the last I heard it was a 7-minute format. Cider Mill, 7 to 10 is first and third Wednesdays. Eastburn is at 6. Sign up at 5:30. You need to follow on Instagram for a weekly prompt. And I'm not certain of the format exactly on that one. Ethos, this is one that's unconfirmed. It's seasonal. It's 5 to 7. It's youth only from 5 to 6, and it's all ages from 6 to 7. You need to keep everything kind of youth friendly, so PG in terms of your language. And again, that's definitely one to confirm before you head over there. 503 Distilling is at 7. Sign up at 6:30. Third Wednesdays. It is a kind of a one song, and then go through the entire list, and round 2 begins. So you might get a second song, depending how many people show up, how thick the list is. High Watermark at 7. Sign up at 6:30. This is last Wednesday, and it's run by Shady Pines. It's a 7-minute format. Rose and Thistle is at 6 on second Wednesdays. Also Shady Pines. Sign up at 5:30. I believe it's the same 7-minute format. This is also seasonal, technically unconfirmed, although I'm more confident. I'm pretty confident, I should say. I'm pretty confident this will happen when summer rolls around. The Trap at 7 o'clock, which is a 3-song format. Thursday, Alberta Abbey from 6 to 9. Sign up at 5. That is first Thursday, and his name's from a hat. Ale and Cider House is 6:30 to 9:30. That's a 3-song format. Canton Phoenix from 7 to 11 is 3 songs. They have a featured act that's part of that, and they have a backline as well. So that's out in Tigard. Dovetail Cellars at 6. Sign up at 5:30. That's third Thursdays. Falls View Tavern in Oregon City, 7 to 10. That's 3-song format. Gladstone Pizza at 7. Sign up at 6:30. It is all ages till 9, and it's a 3-song format. Haymaker from 7 to 10, 3-song format. This is kind of a little bit complicated. It is exclusively advanced sign up through a Google form. And I'll put a link to the form itself down below. And sorry, this is run by the Easy Folk Festival. So you can get a little more information about the sort of the peculiarities of their format by checking out their Instagram. That's also where they will tell you when the Google form is open. Weekly they open the form. It's important to note that they cannot accommodate anything that needs a cable. You need to be acoustically audible in order to play this one. In any event, this was a little bit complicated, but sorry, I didn't want to spend that much time on that. I do have a review for that if you want to hear more about that. Here we go more into that. Okay, the Lodge carts at 6. Sign up at 5:30. This is in Scappoose. It's a little bit on and off, and it's the nth. Sometimes it's on an nth. Sometimes it's every. So definitely call before you haul on that one. Making Groceries, which is up on Sandy. That's first Thursdays, 6:45. You email ahead for a 15-minute slot. comedianptp@gmail.com. And it's not. While he's a comedian, this is a general format open stage that accommodates comedy, spoken word, music, etc. Okay, Oran Moore Mead, 5 to 7 on first Thursdays. Advanced signups, you need to get in touch with the host, Laura Carlisle. It's a 1 to 4 song, depending on turnout. And then Taqueria Corona, 7 to 10. Sign up 6:30. That's out in Forest Grove. Fridays, Alberta Street Pub at 8, 7:30. Sign up. This is the new home of 2 Cent Fridays. I have to note that right now, when I look at the venue calendar, it's an inconsistent start time. It's an inconsistent length. So definitely check the Alberta Street Pub venue calendar for the specifics of the particular Friday before you head out there. So definitely call before you all on this one. Daydreamer Coffee and Pub, 7. Sign up at 6. That's first and third Fridays. Influence Music Hall, 6:30. This is a 3-song random order. While in the past this has moved back and forth between a couple different host locations, it is now permanently housed at the 2nd floor of the Pythias Lodge in Hillsborough, downtown Hillsborough. Mock Crest Tavern from 8 to 11, 2nd and 4th Fridays. Villain Crepes, 7 to 9, third Fridays. Youth Music Project, 6:30, sign up 6:15, first Fridays. This is youth focused, all ages. It's all ages, but it's youth focused, so let's take that into account. Then Saturday, Friends Share from 6 to 10, sign up at 5, second Saturdays. One Horse Tap House, 7:30, sign up at 7. These are 5-minute slots, and it's advanced sign up via Facebook. The host is Mac Neal, and that's in Hillsborough. Replicant at 7, sign up at 6:30. This is last Saturdays, and it's like a 15 to 20 minute format. Robinwood Station, 6:30 to 8, sign up at 6. Featured acts afterwards. It's monthly, and it's kind of an inconsistent nth. Sometimes it's, so it's not always the third Saturday, but moves around. So you want to check out the Robinwood Station event calendar to confirm. That's all I got. That's what I have for now. So again, please let me know anything else that you come across, and together we can kind of keep this as accurate and current as possible. And like I said, you can check out my other open stage related material. And if you're ever headed to Denver, I also maintain a list of open stages for Denver, so you can leverage that. And I keep it as current as I can, just like I do this one. All right, so till next time, see you at the open stage.